Okay, let us have a look and see how the US dollar, how the UK pound, and also how the euro dollar together with gold prices and also oil prices, how they reacted yesterday. So for currencies, first of all, if we look at the US dollar index, the US dollar index number one has been dropping for about the last 7 days. Okay, so yesterday was Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, last Friday, last Thursday, and also last Thursday, I think this one 27th of May. Okay, so the US dollar has been bearish ever since it touched a high of 100.5. Okay, way back here, 100.5, and also starting to move downwards. And of course, the most recent move down was on the 25th of May. Okay, from a reading of 99.96, continues to drop all the way. Okay, so it drops for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. So as you can see, as it extends into the 7 day of the bearish sentiment, the momentum starts to slow down, and you can see that it is mostly quiet during yesterday's Asian trading session. And at about 1300, this is about 6 p.m., it starts to just recover a little bit. And then towards the US market session at about 1600 plus 5, 2100 hours, 9 p.m. local Singapore time, the US dollar continues to weaken again. Okay, so for this morning, it opened a bit higher, and currently it is trying to consolidate and trying to find some support and also resistance, and will decide whether it's going up or down, possibly by tonight's unemployment claims data and also tomorrow's US non-farm payrolls data. Okay, so those two economic data will have an impact on the US dollar. But looking at this, there's a high chance that the US dollar may come back down first, again to find support at 97.18 levels before deciding to go up or go down. Okay, so in the evening at about 1600 plus 5, 21, 9 p.m., US dollar weakens, and also before that the US dollar was pretty quiet. Okay, but the main fact is it's been going down for 7 days, and yesterday it was just still on a bearish momentum, but the momentum and the energy is not as strong as the previous few days. Okay, so when we look at the UK pound, it shows a similar story where the UK pound has been bullish for a while, and yesterday's UK pound was mostly sideways. Okay, so you can see that again it's been bullish for 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 days, and yesterday's movement was mostly sideways. Okay, and of course this morning as early as 8 a.m. the UK pound moved down about 45 pips from 1.2571 all the way to a low of 1.2530. Okay, so it has gone down about 40 pips, and the last few candles, as you can see, is very quiet. Not much energy, not much momentum, so it's just going to hang around this level for a while until the afternoon session or the evening session. Okay, so again similar story goes to the euro dollar, where we can see the euro strengthening for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Okay, and yesterday the euro dollar found some resistance at 1.1245, and this morning it has gone down just a little bit, about 21 pips. Okay, again it has gone quiet, and we need to wait until afternoon or the US market session for further direction and movement. Okay, and there was a question that I got from a follower on my Facebook, mentioning that the US dollar has been weak for the last 7 days or so, but surprisingly the Japanese yen did not weaken against the US dollar. Okay, so in fact, as you can see, for the last 1, 2, 3 or 4 days, okay, the US dollar has been strengthening against the Japanese yen. Okay, fundamentally there could be two main reasons that I can think of. Number one, the Japanese yen's economy or fundamentals are not that strong, and somehow it worked its way through the currency, where you can see the Japanese yen being weaker than a weak US dollar. Okay, makes sense? Sounds a bit strange, but it looks like that is what's happening now. Another factor could be as which I think is more relevant over the last couple of weeks, as mentioned in my news updates. We are starting to see economic data coming out from Europe, US, and also China, which is showing gradual improvement. And even the US unemployment claims and jobs market is slowly improving. Okay, it is not losing as many jobs as it was way back in March, and also the unemployment claims numbers has tapered down from 6 million plus at the height in March all the way down to about 2 million unemployment claims as of last week. Okay, so partly due to that perceived or proven economic mild economic recovery, demand for the Japanese yen, which is sometimes viewed as a safe haven, has dropped also. Okay, so that drop in demand for the Japanese yen as a safe haven could be seeing the US dollar becoming even stronger to the Japanese yen. Okay, so those are the two fundamental reasons I can think of. However, I just advise that please watch the technical charts also, because the market is always correct. Sometimes understanding the fundamental news may not make sense in terms of the price movement, but as long as you watch the chart patterns and the chart patterns are showing you that it is on a bullish move, then you will follow the market. Okay, so the message here is follow the market and not the news. Okay, so as you can see, it goes into a triangle, and at this point I believe with the volume below and the timing, most traders or the market expectations for those who are trading Japanese yen is for the Japanese yen to weaken against the US dollar. Okay, so that is how important it is to understand the news. Yes, but when you do actually trade on the yen, make sure you follow what the market is telling us. Okay, so that is for the Japanese yen. Moving on to gold prices. Gold prices, for me, the key move was on Tuesday, when it couldn't break through this 1,745 levels on a few fronts, on the H1 chart, on the H4 chart, and so on. And the fact that also that the gold prices has been moving up for last 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 4 market days, and it found resistance. And on Tuesday at about 1700, okay, 10 p.m, it starts to move down with conviction and volume from 1,700, well, I'll round up to 1,745. Then it comes down all the way to 1,721. Okay, and yesterday gold prices was just hovering or consolidating for a while, but the momentum was still largely bearish, carried forward to Wednesday, all the way from Tuesday evening's drop. And yesterday, this is the one at about 900 hours. Okay, 900 plus 9 plus 5 is 14. At 2 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, the gold prices moved down another $11, okay, touching a low of 1712.85 before having some consolidation and pushing down again during the US market cycle. Okay, this one is at 1500 plus 5. It is 2000 hours, which is 8 p.m. Gold prices dropped from 1,722 all the way to a low of 1,689. Okay, so the US market cycle was down about 32 US dollars, and the afternoon the UK market cycle was down $11. Okay, even the morning cycle, which through your physical eyes may look like it's just a small move, but the morning cycle, the Asian trading cycle, was also moving down about 10 US dollars. Okay, so sentiment for last 2 days has been slightly bearish, but it managed to find a good support at 1,690 levels, and as of this morning it is on a consolidation phase. Okay, just picking up about $15 over a long period of time, and currently maybe just going down a little bit more to find more consolidation and support before deciding where to go. I would say the major move for gold today will come towards the evening tonight, as the US releases the unemployment claims data. Okay, so that is for gold. If you look at the H4 charts, it will look like this. So it was back at here. Okay, and yeah, and also the D1 charts. Okay, so we're going to look at oil prices now. Oil prices yesterday touched a high of about 38.29 US dollars. This is the US WTI spot prices, and it came down from, this one is at 900 hours again, plus 5 is 14, came down from $38.28 all the way down to $36.04. Okay, so oil prices came down about $2.20. Yesterday, during yesterday's technical analysis, price action analysis, I was referring that oil prices have gone out a little bit too much, okay, and there's a higher chance for it to come down rather than going up again. Okay, so just take note of it. So as of this morning, oil prices are still pretty quiet, just trading within a 55 cents range. Okay, equity prices, again, equity is a slightly different behavior and characteristic compared to gold prices, compared to oil prices, or even compared to currencies. As you can see, equities, when it is bullish, it will just stay bullish for quite some time, as the characteristics of equities and also the indices, which represents the stocks, is pretty much middle to long term. Okay, so when conditions are good, there's a high chance it may sustain a certain trend for a longer time period. Okay, so, and of course, even if you don't understand certain news or economic data, as long as you are looking at technical charts, you'll be able to identify whether the indices or equities in general is on a uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so dollar yen, just now we went through. USD CAD, ever since oil prices has been strengthening, and of course recently oil prices are consolidating, we can see that the US Canadian dollar is also consolidating. Okay, over here, so it's came back up yesterday, but then came back down again to find this support level at 1.3487. okay, so again, markets are telling us something. Okay, and I think it's communicating with us very nicely, as long as we try to listen and understand it. Okay, and of course Aussie dollar is also going quiet now. So there we have it. Gold prices, UK pound, euro dollar, and also oil prices and the S&P 500. Okay, so I hope you guys and girls start to understand the markets better, especially its behavior and characteristics, and I hope you have a good trading day ahead, and I'll see you again tomorrow.